who's ready for some questing? Some potential mage rage? Who knows? I've heard bits and pieces of this quest are tricky. Pern has already gone ahead and pretty much finished it, from what I can tell. Pop into the general chat real quick and see if he's still reading to himself. Nope. Looks like he might have completed the quest. Anyway, let me switch over to my RuneScape view here. It's 3 a.m. Wow. And let me undeafen myself. What's going on, DX?
As usual, when you unmute yourself, it scares the crap out of me when you're talking.
Sorry. How you doing?
That's okay. That's okay. I just did like a 10-foot jump in the air just now. I'm doing alright. How about you, Mage?
I'm doing okay. No complaints here.
Looking forward to trying out this new quest.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a little framey. It's not bad, but I feel a little... I mean, I'm going to check my FPS here. I don't think it's that bad, but... what am I at? Yeah, I'm at about 30 FPS right now. Oh, you know what? I am recording in 30 FPS, so I wonder if that locks the game client to 30 FPS. I have no idea if that's...
If you got VSync on, maybe.
Maybe.
Probably. I've got 60, I know that for a fact.
Yeah, when I'm recording with XSplit, it generally dips below 60. But
you can manually change the resolutions in XSplit to make it go 60 if you wish.
I'm aware of that.
Okay.
Well, I can't do it while I'm live though. I'm fine with it. I just don't know if it's 60 frames per second because I have it set at XSplit to 30 frames per second, or if it's running at 30 frames per second because the game is just shitty. Hey, Keski, how you doing?
How you going, Lloyd and Keski?
Anyway, we're gonna get this underway here. I gotta go to Fremnik Isles. I have no idea what I need for this quest. I have no idea what I'm in for at all. DX, you've watched some of Pern, right? Or listened?
I've been listening to it. I haven't participated in it.
I dream of 30 FPS. That is kind of sad, but I understand the struggle, Harley. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to do my best here. I don't I can work with 30 FPS. It's not glory, but this also isn't a first-person shooter, so it's it's whatever. I'm not gonna restart the stream just to change it to 60 FPS. It's not worth it. All right, where the heck is Kashi? He's underground in Roleka somewhere, if I remember correctly, from doing his trials.
I'm just waiting outside his building because I know where it is.
Would you mind pointing me in the right direction?
Okay.
Okay.
I can see your dot. Is that your dot there?
Yeah, I believe so. If you're on the same world as me, then yeah, I'll.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
Yeah, that's you. Where are you going?
There's
There I am.
Dxthelb. Oh yeah, and he's down this ladder, right?
Yep.
So how's everybody doing this morning?
Notice I'm wearing the ogre outfit. I ate too many humans on the way here.
I saw that. I wasn't gonna say anything. Please read quest. I will absolutely be reading the quest dialogue, which is going to be difficult because my glasses don't get here until Wednesday. So I'm still working with my old glasses. So bear with me. It's gonna be a little bit difficult. Magebit, you have arrived not a moment too soon. I hope my message found you in good health. What message? The forum of the page? The RuneScape website? You run the RuneScape website? You sent a message? I don't think it reached me. That is troubling. It may have been intercepted. Regardless, your visit is fortuitous, for I am in need of your assistance. The 19th ritual of rejuvenation is upon us, far, far earlier than expected. So soon? How is that possible? Jalen's sacrifice should have sustained the Magebit for another 500 years. Indeed, do not be deceived by my youthful appearance. Something is happening to the Magebit. Our power is draining rapidly, and we can do nothing to prevent it. My efforts to divine a cause have only accelerated my degeneration. The Magebit are forced to convene at the ritual site, and I am sure to be the first in line to sacrifice. You attended the last ritual, and now Guthix has declared you his world guardian. You may be the only one who can help me survive the ritual and solve this mystery. Will you help me? Nah, right now. No, yeah. Let's see. Do I need any combat equipment, food, and potions? Okay, so no crazy list of let's go buy 800 things on the Grand Exchange. I like that. You have my gratitude. The ritual will begin shortly. It is imperative we are there when it commences. If you have any questions, now is the time. All right, let's ask about the emergency ritual. Why is an emergency ritual needed? Our power has always been slowly but surely draining. Every 500 years, we must perform a ritual of rejuvenation to reverse the effects. As you have witnessed firsthand in the ritual, we must sacrifice one of our own so that the others may receive their power and continue to prosper. Survival of the fittest. Now something is causing our power to drain more rapidly than ever. A ritual is being called to rejuvenate us and hopefully prevent any further drain. Isn't the emergency ritual number 911 funny? Personally, I am not convinced it will work. Our numbers will simply continue to dwindle. It is high time we solve our reliance on rituals or else consign our race to extinction. Yeah, when you have no way to reproduce, slowly picking each other off one by one, probably not the best long-term plan for survival. Perhaps you remember when Anakra and I can never say this guy's name, Akthanikos, visited me after I regained my memories. They made no secret of their feelings towards my neutrality. Being the only Magerit not to pick a side in this war of Zamorakians versus Zerosians leaves me with no allies. I have no shame in admitting I am not the strongest of my race. I cannot stand up to them if they rally against me, which seems inevitable. Unless I have you. Okay. Ask about the Mageret's power being drained. Ask about the struggle for peace. Let's ask about the struggle for peace. How's the struggle for peace between the two Mageret factions going? Alas, it is a struggle indeed. The feud has stretched over thousands of years. I fear it is ingrained in our culture as the rituals are. It is our race. If our race is ever to find peace, ever to free ourselves from this downward spiral, there must be an awakening. Sounds like you have a plan. I have tried to calm the rivalries between the factions and certain individuals, but the return of the gods has caused bitter hatred to flare up once again. What little progress I had made appears undone, but I still believe there is hope. One thing, at least, could still unite our race. If Zamorak and Zeros were to loosen their grip on us, to put an end to this war, we could finally start to progress. Perhaps if they were to bury the hatchet from an alliance, or form an alliance, or if something left them both completely out of the picture. Ooh. What are you suggesting, Karashi? Nothing. Merely the musings of a very conflicted Mageret. Alright, let's do this. Let's just go to the ritual site. Very well. Alright, so where is the ritual? Oh, yeah, okay, so that's like... I need to go to the... Isn't there a fairy ring to get to the ritual site?
Yeah, you can go to the one where it leads you to the,
I'm gonna quickly...
Oh, damn it, what's that thing?
I'm gonna quickly gear up in some combat gear, because I don't know when combat actually begins. I assume they're gonna give you a heads up, but, I don't really know.
The glacials. That's where, that's the... Take the fairy ring to the glacials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I couldn't think of the bloody
What was
word.
Pern using for combat? Were you paying attention at all to that?
Nah. No, I was just listening to him.
Alright.
Besides that, I don't want to spoil it for you.
I'm asking you for help. Like basics, so I don't have to repeat things. Alright, I will bring magic armor because I don't know what to bring, and mage is generally well received in most places. Plus it's augmented tier 90s, so whatever. And I don't know why I don't have an amulet of souls on, but let's wear that. And I should probably put a ring of death on.
And just remember, people, there is another way to actually get to the ritual site. One of them is obviously by the fairy rings, which is the way you're going. I'm going to go by the Snow Hunter area. If you go north past that, you can catch a log to the Temple of Siniston.
Ah, clever. You should wear the whole Nile outfit. Alright, let's see. I am going to resave this because I've been meaning to do this forever. This is my new magic two-handed layout, so I don't have to keep... Every time I keep having to freaking manually do that. Alright.
And also, for the lols, I'm wearing Suki McGee.
Ah, yes, that's right. I have magical spells on. It means I need blood runes. And what is it? Was it blood and fire? I could just use... You know what? Maybe we'll just use smoke barrage. Let's make life easy. Who cares? I heard the combat's not supposed to be too bad. Alright, so now we're going to go to the fairy rings, which I like to use the Yanilian one.
I think the Yanilia one's the best one to actually go for, because all you have to do is just run north.
I think it's the closest one to a lodestone. It was at one point in time. I don't know if it still is, but as far as my outdated memory of lodestone usage goes, this is the best one to use.
I think you're right.
Alright, so we're going to go to Glaciers. Let's see if I can... Oh, God help me. I hate the fairy rings so much. Alright, so what do we got here? Glacier Cave. Onward and offward. I don't have any food on me, or potions. I like how I put armor on, but not food or potions. Okay, how do I get out of these caves? Where's the
Go
actual...
north.
Oh god. Oh god, is it... I thought something was attacking me. That was the Stone of Jas powering me up. I got really nervous for a second. Where's... The ritual marker's just like out in the desert here, right? Or the wind tundra, I should say. Yeah.
Just exit the cave and your ritual should be there.
Yeah. Cool. You know, still the best, says Harley. Okay. Those brovs, are they gonna mess with me? Hopefully not. Looks like I'm one of the first here that should be safe to summon Karashi. Alright, let's do it. Karashi, come. It's time for dinner. Greetings, Magebit. Ah, perfect. We are the first ones here. What do we do now? We wait. The other Majorat will have sensed you activating the marker, too. They will be here momentarily. It has been some time since I saw the ritual stone. It brings back unpleasant memories. Sorry to hear that. Ah, yes, here they all are.
Oh, man.
Ah,
look at that.
I see the sacrifice is already here. Nice of you to show up, Karashi. And you brought a bodyguard. Ha, Magebit can't save you. This is going to be the most unanimous vote since we said goodbye to dear Lamistard. I see it did not take long for you to decide into petty insults. I would keep your voice down if I were you, Akthanikos. You are so feeble you have reverted to your skeletal form already. I have? Surely not so soon. Stop, please. Let us not... I didn't realize that skeletal Majorats were, like, weaker than non-skeletal Majorats. I guess it kind of makes sense. Please, stop, please. Let us not try to hide the fact that this is no normal ritual. Clearly something strange is happening to us. Sounds like something the next sacrifice would say. Karashi is right, Khazard. Our power is draining at an alarming rate. We are not due for another ritual for hundreds of years. Ha! You fear your own life as your numbers dwindle, Zerosian worm. Shh. I can almost hear it, yes. The power escaping from me, from us all. You sense it too, don't you, Karashi? Concerning indeed. I do, as I am sure we all do. How long would another ritual sustain us? Months? Weeks? We cannot go on like this. You speak the truth, Karashi. It is good to have you back, brother. Of course, you would try to win him over. Quiet, Zimoriel. The time for bravado is past. If our power continues to drain at this rate, we will all be dead within a year. Agreed. It is imperative that we push for a solution. Perhaps it is time we outgrow these primitive rituals. There must be another way. Preposterous. Clearly Slisuke thought the same. He has not even bothered to turn up. What if he has found his own solution? If there is an alternative that I am not aware of, we need to find out what is draining our power. My theory is that the gods you follow are taking it from us. They are made of the same divine energy. It cannot be a Be still. Oh, it's Zeros. Hey, buddy. Zeros!
Hey.
You finally returned. I have waited for this day for so long. My lord, forgive me. Please, Amarak, save us. Where is Slisuke? We'll find out, hopefully. You should close the... You don't like the treasure hunter box in the middle of the screen? It's just a constant reminder of your fate, of all of our fates. Khazard. What? Now it won't close because I have dialogue open, huh? I can't close it while I have dialogue open. That's great. I'll just stick it down here for now. Khazard. Silence, all of you. You need not fear me. I have come to earn back the trust you once placed in me. You've always had my trust, and the trust of those that stand beside me, my lord. Your loyalty has never been called into question, Azarandra, but there are those here that conspired towards my downfall. Zamorak, will you know our... What? Why can't I read this? Zamorak, will you know our here? Zamorak will know... Zamorak will know you are here. God, I need glasses! Do you wish to reenact that downfall? Such vitriol, Haziel. Zamorak does not concern me. I wish you no harm. Then why have you come here? I know what is happening to you all. I know why you are gathered here. Ah, Magebit, I must thank you again for your assistance. Perhaps your presence here can help clear our heads prevail. I pray you bring good news, my lord. We fear the future of our race. Good news? He is probably the cause of our troubles. Zamorgiel, I will warn you only once. Do not insult me. It's Maybe that's where I get my attitude from. I'm a clear Zerosian. Unfortunately, you are right to fear for your race. Your power is being drained so rapidly that you are all likely to wither and die without a solution. Morning, Magic Turtle. How you doing? This cannot be. Zaros, if you have truly nothing to do with this, then why have you come here? To witness our demise? As I said, Karashi, I wish to earn back your trust. Hope is not lost. I wish to make good on a promise I made to you all long ago, before the God Wars, before the Empire. If you accept, I offer you your pride. I offer you salvation. I offer you your freedom from your rituals. You did not keep that promise last time you made it, or when you made it to the Ilajenka. Your empire was built on empty promises. Know your place, you ungrateful whelp. Yes, a good point has been made. What makes you think we should believe you this time? Hey, Nathan. Where do you go to start? This is pretty much where the ritual of the Magerat took place. You can use the fairy
basically
ring.
You go to the area where they sell the warhammers in Releka, but it's downstairs.
Or you can use the fairy ring to go to the Glacier Cave and then leave through the cave entrance, and you're right there as well. I have not come here to beg. I once promised you something I did not know how to give. I return now with the knowledge I did not possess before. I wish to bestow upon you a gift that will make amends for my past missteps. All you need to do is return to Runescape, the origin of your species. I implore each and every one of you, accept my offering. Of course, Zaros, we would follow you to the ends of the cosmos. Ha! Speak for yourself, you... Enough! You have heard what I have come here to say. Magebit has already configured the world gate for you. I await you at the ritual of... Excuse me? Enervation? Alright, come on. That sounds like a word that I came up with when I was 9. Enervation site of Runescape. Meet me there, or conduct your rituals until the last of you breathes your final sigh of regret. I guess we're going to Runescape?
Drops the mic and walks away.
Right, hashtag drops the mic. Well, my opinion should be clear. We must go to Runescape. Surprise, surprise! Zaros clicks his fingers and Azanandra comes running. Stop sulking, Zamorgiel. I see no other option to hear Zaros out. First, though, we must inform Zamorak. Oh yes, our master will be most intrigued to hear of these developments, if he is not already watching. Before we make any decisions, I would like us to recall the last time Zaros made the very same promise. Precisely. We did the dirty work building his empire on the false presence that he would save us from extinction. He turned his back on us time and time again until we entered his throne room beside Zamorak and made that arrogance his downfall. Interesting, this is news to me. And Zaros still had the good grace not to strike you down the moment he saw you. Excuse me. It's going to be a little bit of that throughout the show. You heard what Zaros said. He wishes to save us. He does not. It's just as before. An empty promise with no intention of delivering upon. Is this why he's called the Lord of Emptiness? It's all just empty promises?
Sounds like a politician.
Alright. Zaros never promised us anything. He took interest in our rituals and speculated that there may be an alternative. That was all. Lies. Wake up, Azanandra. Your memory is fogged by blind loyalty. Zaros told us he would find a way. Told us we would be rewarded for doing his bidding. My memory is clear as day, Haziel. Yours has been warped by Zamorak's propaganda. He has manipulated all of you. This is solving nothing. We are discussing events that occurred thousands of years ago. This is the only way to fairly settle this dispute. We must visit the events so that they are fresh in our minds. What are you talking about, weakling? I'm talking about memory projection, Zamorgiel. Slightly lofty concept for a brute like you, I know. Karashi gives you a charged engrometer. Not this shit again. Take this, Magebit. We need to find my memory of what happened thousands of years ago when Zamorak marched on Zaros at the heart of the Empire. Go to the southeast of Varrock dig site. Archaeologists there have excavated the throne room of Sentistan. You can use the charged engrometer to capture my memories located there. While you were gone, I will explain my research on memories to everyone. I have kept it a secret long enough. Alright, we're going to dig site, boys. Ladies, gentlemen, everybody, let's go. I actually haven't been to the throne room at all, so this is going to be new content as far as I'm concerned. So I'm kind of excited to see the throne room.
I forgot my dig site pendant. Oh.
I don't even know if I still have mine, so I'm gonna walk from the Varrock lodestone like a pro. Here. I'm the best at surging. I always surge into something. All right, so a little bit of a casual stroll through the outskirts of Varrock here. No big deal. I might actually turn the music up a tad. And that up to like right there. All right, so I
put the music on.
Where is the throne room? I assume it's in the actual dig site.
Yeah, just go to the furthest east of the dig site.
Okay, cool.
That's where she'll be.
Yeah, I see the big cyan block on the map. Oh, the days of questing where you actually had to find... Oh yeah, they just copied and pasted the graphics for the World Wakes entrance, didn't they? What is this? Harvest Memory Spring? I guess that's what I'm here for. Let's do it.
Wait for me.
I'm right
I thought you didn't even enter the Varrock lodestone. You must have got there before I did.
All right, when I was yelling a minute ago that I was teleporting, that's what I was teleporting. Check progress. I don't want to check no progress. Can I just go in? All right, let's see. Okay,
you'll
so
learn you'll learn some lore if you do the that event down there.
I probably will eventually. I was told that the XP per hour is kind of crap. So I just didn't bother with it right now. But I will do it. I'm going to need the lore for the Master Quest Cape eventually. So, I'll get there someday. I mean, like I said, hopefully in December, a couple weeks before the end of the year, I'm going to put up I'm going to make a calendar for the entirety of 2017, laying out what comp requirement I'm going to do each week. And pretty much make it so I have a schedule that gets me all the way through to the end of the year, sooner if possible, but you know, doing at least one comp requirement a week. So I think that's a pretty good way to go about that.
I might eat this memory.
Me too. Do you have that outfit keepsaked?
Which one?
The one you're wearing.
I think that was one of the I think it was a what's that word? I can't remember the word I'm looking for. Loyalty shop. I think I might be his loyalty shop outfit. Might be a loyalty shop out override.
The ogre thing?
Yeah, ogre infiltration. I think it was an override from the loyalty shop.
Okay, I believe you. I've seen it on people before, but never knew where it came from. May I ask? Fastest way to get to Trollweiss Mountain, and I came in the stream late. To Trollweiss Mountain? What part of Trollweiss Mountain?
I'm assuming the
are we talking?
Start.
Yeah, I would say the fairy rings are the fastest. I mean, as you're seeing right now, as I just said, the fairy rings are the fastest. I probably got here in about, what, 30 seconds? I'd like to move forward, but the game's freezing me. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Why can't I not make it, like, when I click on the door from a distance, my character just stops moving for some reason. It's weird.
You gotta click on the platform to get out.
I'm out.
Okay.
They're not here, though. Do I have to just investigate the ritual marker again? Perhaps. I'll do that.
Let me check my...
Yep. Just investigate it again.
Yep.
Oh, good black screen. There we go. Alright, the gang's all here. We give them the stored memories. Excellent, Magebit. You're a great errand boy. You have the memories stored in the engrometer. Let us continue. As you are all now aware, I've been studying our ability to reconstruct memories. My research has led me to the discovery that I could use the engrometer to allow others to enter my own. I was present in the throne room on the day of the betrayal. It was time we relived those fateful events. Hopefully they will show us firsthand what Zeros has promised us. Brace yourselves. Let's do it.
Drum roll.
Alright, Azernandra had summoned me to the throne room, but his message was vague. My job in Santistan was that of an inquisitor, so I first sought information as to what was going on and why I was needed. Okay, so am I moving him? Yeah, okay. We get control of him. That's cool. This guy's name is Zabub. I assume that's a reference to Beelzebub. Wrath Demon Commander. Oh, okay, so I have to, before I can continue on, I have to collect all of the memories from this area. Magerat. get surprised to see me here. Should you not be leading your forces in the north? Do not probe me, Inquisitor. I was recalled by a letter penned by Azanandra's own hand. I meant no offense. I was also summoned. What seems to be happening? I will be damned if I know. I am well, you're a demon. You are damned. So I am supposed to be leading an assault. Azanandra was explicit in his orders for me to return, though. I see. Your presence must be imperative if the Empty Lord was willing to postpone your operation. Of course, Azanandra is one of the few that know his will. Now take your leave, Karashi. I have had enough of your questions. Bye-bye. I'm not gonna argue with him. We got... Oh, it's Demon. It's Demon from, whatchamacallit. The massive, oh my god. Thelonian is chewing noisily on some food. Alright. Duke Solius. What do you want, Magerat? Oh, I hate this thing. Why have you been summoned here? Some matter of most importance, I expect. What else recall the Empire's finest general from the north? However, with Forinthree cope without your leadership. My tribunes will manage. They are just about as capable of acting independently for short periods. Let's see. Who else has been summoned? It's been so long since I sampled the delicious variety of the capital. Do your own spying. Surely, a being of your keen insight has seen something. Well, I note that I am not only the commander here. Zabub over there, for example, Avernick belong on the front lines, where they have some use. I think he might be racist against Avernicks. I also note a large number of August individuals are not in attendance. Where is the Legatus Maximus? I see. Anything else you've picked up on? The Cardinals are in attendance in lieu of our Lord, of course, but the Patreons are also here. Sliske and the Shrine Dean are also somewhere lurking in the shadows. Not Avernick from Rune Labs, no. Alright, what has happened so far? More and more have entered the throne room as the murmuring rises. It is clear that Zeros is displeased. The room is rife with rumor and speculation as to why. And what say you? I say he has spent too long away from that dancer of his. My tribunes tell me she was dispatched to the west on some secret matter, and she has not been seen in the capital since. Char's absence is unlikely to be our Lord's only concern, but her silence is cause for suspicion. Who else was on this mission? I cannot tell you. Perhaps something to do with the elves that live in that region. I wonder what an elf tastes like. Do you think they are very much like humans? I hadn't given the matter much thought. Goodbye.
They taste like chicken.
Can I move along now? Only 30... Oh, there's so much more stuff here. You found a clue. Someone seems to have marked this particular pillar with some rushed graffiti. A pair of horns, perhaps? Oh, it's a Zamorakian symbol. Well, it will be a Zamorakian symbol. What else we got here? I haven't talked to this guy. There's a Purger over here. What do you got to say? Purger, might you know why we have gathered here? Oh, Inquisitor, you startled me. Rumor is that there may be a traitor in our midst. I recall that Purger was repeatedly touching a book he used to carry, a curious magical object that would record his every thought and action. Who summoned you here? I was not summoned personally. The Legatus Maximus sent me as an envoy. His mission in the west is too important to interrupt. Nothing is more important than a summons from Zeros. Zamorak of all people should know that. It was the Empty Lord who assigned us our reconnaissance mission. Zamorak assured me he would understand. You look awfully nervous. Nervous? What makes you say that? Well, you keep touching that book of yours. In my line of work, you tend to pick up on nervous tics. Oh, this? No. Just a bad habit, I guess. All my thoughts get written in it, so it's never far from my mind. Yes, I've heard all about your book. A curious object, yet extremely useful to the Empty Lord. Always able to read what you have seen and done. It is both a gift and a curse. Could I see that book of yours? You could see it already. I assure you it contains nothing interesting. Then I'm sure you won't mind if I take a look inside. Only the Empty Lord is permitted to. You forget yourself, Purger. I am Inquisitor. It is my duty to check these kinds of things. Very well. I need not fear you. My intentions are pure. You find the most recent page and study the freshly written words. An interesting read, Purger. I had heard speculation of who the traitors may be, but had no such knowledge myself. Curious. If there's truly a spy among us, it would seem you are not him. Indeed. Perhaps you should think twice before distrusting me again. Perhaps. Still, I do not appreciate your description of me. I am only doing my job, Purger. So he's basically like the royal spy, and nobody likes him. That sucks. Alright, we're at 68%. There's still more to there's still more here that we're not getting. Perhaps there was more we should get from Demon Man over here? I saw your ballot. Your ballot or ballet? I'm unsure there. What? Your ballet or ballot. Okay, it is a ballet. That dance had nothing to do with me. I was not asked. You do not like it? I have not seen it. Dancing is a waste of time. And it is very, very good. It really captures your power and majesty. Even Zamorak is a patron. The Legatus Maximus? Really? Perhaps it does deserve my attention. The dancer Char is away from Sentistan currently, but perhaps when she returns you can see the performance. Char? The demon looked down for a moment. At the time I thought nothing of it, but in retrospect I realized he knew something. We will see. Did that count as anything? That didn't give me anything. Alright, so that's that. Broken mouthpiece. Okay, didn't see that before. I found a clue! Someone has broken the mouthpiece. It could be an indication that they wish to silence the empty lord. Interesting. Why was I summoned? Hey, Avernick, how you doing? We're at 85% complete so far. We're just talking about your kind and how they overthrew Zamorak, overthrew Zaros, the possibly greatest god, to ever know the land of Gielinor. Who else haven't I not talked to? Jalen, here you are. Jalen, it is good to see you. Karashi, my brother. Surely you of all people know why we are here. I would have considered myself worthy of explanation as well, but Azaraja is too preoccupied to converse. As is the case all too often these days, what is your assessment of the situation? The room is full of hushed whispers, my friend. Some say there is a plot to usurp the Empty Lord. If this is the case, then it would seem I have an inquisitorial duty to perform. Zaros is a dickhead. Alright, fair enough. Can I ask you something, Jalen? Of course. Whenever I talk to the others about you, they call you rude, but you have always been kind to me. Oh, that. It is because I am not interested in playing their political games. All the time, everyone is demanding that I pick sides. When I refuse, they just assume I am on their on the other side. I know exactly what you mean. It was clear we had been summoned because there was a plot to overthrow our leader. As Inquisitor, it was my job to deal with such situations, but Zaros' most fierce loyalists would need convincing of my innocence. Alright, there we go. We can move onwards now. Alright. Yes, but Gothic's never ruled? I'm talking as far as who actually did something with Gielinor. I guess Gothix did something with Gielinor by not doing anything with it, if you will, like by omission. Ah, Pyrnassius, what a surprise! It is quite rare to see you away from the battlefield. Next sent you here in her stead, I assume. Have you had word from Zaros? None. Hunting traitors. Pyrnassius looks up and down over his shoulder. He seems to be assessing you. Surely you do not suspect me, Pyrnassius. There is a traitor in our midst. Why have you come here? Zaros summoned me himself. You lied to me, Karashi. Did he not summon me? Alright, well, I've upset Karashi, apparently. Let's check out this broken enchantment over here. The ring of enchantment is protecting this place has been broken here. Someone has undoubtedly tampered with them. Lovely. Lovely, of course. Can I move down? Yeah, this one seems to be in place. We have Akthanakos over here. Akthanakos was scanning the room suspiciously. I knew he could be a sly dog, so I was keen to convince him of my innocence early and avoid it coming into question later. Akthanakos, my friend. I'm sorry, I cannot trust you are the real Karashi unless you prove yourself. There's spies everywhere. Prove myself? You have known me for hundreds of years. If there are traitors among us, as I have heard, one of them could easily have adopted your visage, especially if they are one of our kind. I cannot be sure until you have answered some questions. Fine. What would you ask of me? Let me see. A god watched over us on Runescape. What was her name? Ma? Well, that was an easy one. A blabbermouth like Sliske would probably reveal that information to just about anyone. Oh, I thought about a better one. What Menifite deity brought us to Gielinor? Oh, God. Was that Menifau's deity?
Ictheron?
That's what I'm thinking, yeah, because the rest of them are not. Ah, yes, okay, perhaps that was the one too easy as well. You could be any Magerat, blah, 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 blah. The real Karashi would know me as well. When I wish to be alone, I take advantage of my own shapeshifting abilities. What form do I take on? I have no idea. Is it a crocodile? Is it a camel? Okay, I'll trust you. Thanks, Zeros. It is you. Finally, someone I can trust. I am sorry to have doubted you, Karashi. Do not worry. I understand the need for suspicion more than most would. Look at this hand movements going on here. They are just like really into this right now. I like this. They are like super into this conversation. I will not stop you proceeding any longer. Please continue. You got anything else to say? Anything else you wish to discuss? Have you given any thought to what you will do when the war is over? Which war? Well, all of them. Eventually, the last holdouts will be brought under control, and we will control all of Gielinor. Yeah, don't lie to Pyrnassius. I didn't mean to lie to Pyrnassius. I don't know why I'm here. Should I have talked to him? Oh, I can re-talk to him again. I had not thought about it. I do not think it will make much difference to me. There is always more enemies within. And so Backstreet and the courtroom become our new battlefield, I suppose. How depressing. Let's go talk to Pyrnassius again. Maybe I screwed that up.
I'm at 90% on the second set.
I'm at 30%.
I think I already got this part. Yeah.
An Inquisitor was sent for. There are marked walls. Have you seen them? What was the symbol? Purple circle with a cross in the center, a golden star, a pair of red horns. A pair of red horns. What is your assessment? The demons want control of Sentistan. There is a plot to overthrow Zeros. Everything seems under control. I think the demons want to control system. Wrong. Seems like your title is not deserved. Well, I mean, oh, go screw yourself. We all know that the demons actually want control. They're just puppets. They're puppets. There's a pair of red horns, and we know there's a plot to overthrow Zeros. Perhaps you're not a traitor. Well, no shit. Do I do anything else to say, Pyrnassius? Where's next? Busy. What could be so important that you can attend the recall? You should have been briefed on this, Inquisitor. Remind me. She's building a fortress. Tremendous. New power source to contain. I see. Ah, so that's God War's dungeon? I assume? Maybe? Who knows? Who really knows? I gotta go walk all the way around now because you can't just go around. Don't want to make this too easy on me.
Yeah, the second stage you have access to both sides of the throne room.
Yeah, I gotta go.
But you don't have access to the ground floor yet.
Yeah, so I gotta go around, which is annoying, but whatever. I'll live.
What's your percentage right now?
45.
Damn, I'm at 90.
You want a fucking prize? It is true, man. But we play the long game. We will have control soon enough. Why are you here, Wall Priest? Leave me be, Inquisitor. I'm afraid I cannot. It is my duty to verify your loyalty to Zeros. Bother the other humans. They are always huddled around, plotting and scheming. I remember thinking it seemed odd that a human would refer to others of her race in such a way. I had a number of tools at my disposal for suspicious situations such as this. Use Inquisitor Truth Serum. Use Inquisitor Elixir of Revealment. Leave this person does not seem to be a traitor. Let's use the Truth Serum.
Use the Truth Serum and read what it says.
Oh, this tastes like Viri urine. Take your leave, Magerat. You ought to remember that Magerat are far stronger than humans, War Priests. Ha! I'm an Avernick. One day you will all bleed the knee to us just the same. As I suspected.
Hello. Bingo, I just unlocked the third stage.
How naive of you could think you could trick me. You will be dealt with alongside the other traitors, demon. Interesting.
No evidence to this.
We got Sliske, we got Trendine. Let's talk to Sliske. How you doing, buddy? No, you could be doing anything suspicious. And if the whispers are correct, they may already be in... Oh, look! If it isn't Azarandra's personal bully, to what do we owe the pleasure? If you had noticed, there is a bit of a situation. What about you? Not often you show your face anywhere. Oh, Karashi, I could not miss out on all the fun and games, could I? You need not worry. The Praetronians have the situation quite under control. What are the role of the I gotta try to say this word correctly. Well, the secret police, you work with us on a daily basis, although I cannot understand why for the life of me. It is not like we need two sets of secret police when the Praetorians? Okay, the Praetorians are already doing such a commendable job. Use Brick of Truth. Oh, sorry. I appear to be ranting. Any more silly questions, Inquisitor? Thank you for your sarcastic answer, but I was talking about your role in the proceedings today. Our role in the proceedings is to provide vital reports on potential threats, plots, traitors, that sort of thing. And if needed, we have all our methods for extracting information from suspects. I must admit, that part is where I really come into my own. Hopefully, you will not get the chance. Alright, did the Praetorians know about this already? Of course we did. Everyone is gathered here because of the intelligence we gathered. I act on the authority of Zaros himself. He must place a lot of trust in you to act so strongly on your advice. It can be so stressful ruling an empire. Busy work, you see, even for a god. Zaros relies on me and my Praetorians as eyes and ears in Santistan. I know, I'm such a charming individual, but I assure you the evidence is quite compelling in this case. Do you have any suspects? Must you always be so patronizing? You have ears all over Santistan, of course. We have suspects. They never seem to expect us to be listening. Can you share them with me? Not particularly. Who is to say you are not in league with them? Dear old Karashi. I have always thought you looked quite shifty. Now is not the time for games, Sliske. I need to know what you do. I need to know what you do if I am to perform my duty. All right. You never were much fun anyway. The suspects have been gathered in the center room. Mostly minions, though. None of them big fish. How many traitors are there? Who could be orchestrating this whole thing? Oh, I do... Excuse me. Oh, I do hate parting with information. Knowledge is power, after all. Sliske. Fine. At this stage, we cannot be sure, but we have reason to believe that this is the person behind all of this high-ranking military commander. Is that really possible? I suppose the signs do seem to point towards that conclusion, but you are often a difficult source to place trust in, Sliske. What can I say? Sometimes being such an enigmatic individual does have its drawbacks. Alright. Goodbye. Let's talk to Trindine, and then I think that's all we have is Trindine, and that's it. Trindine? Karashi? I see you here. I am, yes. Very well observed. I can see why they made you an Inquisitor. Why are you here? Why do you think? Mystery and subterfuge? Ring any bells? Hello? You don't have to be so hostile. Oh, I don't? You do not think I have good reason to be hostile? To you? This was clearly a mistake. I'm glad you realize that now. I don't know what they're talking about. I do know...
All I can say is, oh, wow.
I am at 75%. I'm missing something, apparently. Isn't that always the case with me? Always missing something.
Absolutely awesome quest, guys.
Yeah? Wouldn't know. Just started it.
Very, very surprised ending. I'm not going to spoil it, obviously, for anyone, but it is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's good so far. That's for sure. I'm just trying to figure out what I missed. 75% on the second one.
Wait, where are you in the second bite?
There it is. Wall marking that I couldn't. But now I'm at 90%, though. That didn't actually finish me off.
Have you found the weapons cache?
Is that in the second part?
That's in the second part?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so if you're looking at the doors, it's over on the west side, right near the stairs.
All right.
That's what got me stuck for a long time too, Pern.
You heard me talk about it. You were with me when I did that one.
I heard you talking about it. I wasn't actually.
Oh, he's been completely useless. Anytime I ask him for help, he's like, I don't know.
Hang on. I've been helping you, mate.
I love doing.
Every time I've asked you for help down here, but you haven't given me any. Someone stashed some weapons here. Got it. Cool. All right. I should be able to move down to the bottom floor now. He's like, I'm at 45%. I'm like, and he's at 90%. Anyway.
Yeah, but gave me a reward.
You're down to the bottom floor?
Yeah, I'm gonna start talking to these people now.
Yeah. Talk to Azanadra first.
Okay. Where is Azanadra?
On the pedestal.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Azanadra, finally! Seems I am too late. You have already rooted out the traitors. I sent for you hours ago. I cannot rely on information from that untrustworthy snake Slaskay alone. What took you so long? Actually, it does not matter. Time is of the essence, and I have you, and you have come this far, so I am sure my sentries have verified your loyalty. I'm afraid the corruption spreads much farther than these three Karashi. They are merely pawns. Have you found anything useful on your journey here? It was at this moment that the puzzle pieces connected before me. The horns of the Avernic Rebellion, an absent highly ranking military commander, Char's silence. The traitor was none other than the Legatus Maximus Zamorak. Hide your findings from Azanadra. Accuse Zamorak as the ringleader. Tell Azanadra about the plot, but nothing more. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm from the future. It's Zamorak.
I chose option number 3.
anything useful. I found marked vantage points, weapon stashes, broken enchantments. I've uncovered and restrained this Avernic spy myself. What is most disturbing, though, is that all the evidence seems to be pointing towards our Legatus Maximus as the ringleader. I believe Zamorak is plotting to usurp Zeros. I was afraid you might say that. He was summoned here and told to abandon his mission with Char, but no one has heard from him since. What is our next move, then, Your Holiness? You are Inquisitor. Time to fulfill your duty. Prove your loyalty to Zeros once and for all by passing judgment on these suspects. I must sentence them? Either they are innocent and they may walk free, or they are traitors and they must face execution. You are the most appropriate person here to decide. Do you not think? As you wish.
Pyrnassius is a cruel bastard. He just killed them all.
Yeah, that's probably what I was about to do, too. They're demons.
No, there's 2 humans and a demon. The last one I sort of was feeling a bit up in the air about, but I don't like to leave any enemies behind.
Right? Yeah, I don't know. The demon
Just in case.
spits at your feet. Do what you must, lapdog. Yes, they're a traitor.
My thought is always, if they were innocent of this one, they've been guilty of something else before, so kill them anyway.
Yeah, right.
Everyone's
guilty of something.
You're innocent until proven
That's
broke.
right.
Everyone's guilty of something. I'm sorry, demon. Am I, though? You leave me with a choice. The penalty for treason is death. I hope he explodes. Please tell me he explodes into demon chunks. Yes!
Yeah, so it looked good, didn't it?
I love the demon chunks. Okay, let's talk about Tobias here. This one was found tampering with the ring of enchantments around this room. He claims he was attempting to repair it. A likely story. I've never stepped foot out of line. I've always been loyal to Zeros, please. How do I know if he's a traitor or not? That's not enough information to know. What if he was just trying to fix him? Humans don't have magical abilities. Kill him.
Dun dun.
Wow, that was like he's like faded into nothingness. And in just in case, this human was found marking pillars with red paint. Inquisitor Karashi, please, I have a family. I have a daughter. The evidence seems, and you have a life insurance policy. Ha ha. All right. And we have... What about those other demons back there? I didn't get to kill them. There, I've done your bidding, Azanadra. Zeros! Santissan has fallen. I have the stone and the staff. Soon the very walls of this place will be burned to the ground. It's really cool to see Zamorak in Majorat form. It might be the first time I've ever seen that. I don't
call him Zamagerat.
People of Santistan, the Empty Lord has led you all to stagnation. He has built this empire on false promises and deceit. Join me in tearing it down. Zamorak, this is madness. Hear me, cardinals, scholars of the church, leaders of the military. Now is the time to rise against the emperor who refuses to show his face. How many of your kin has he sent to their deaths? How many once great races now decay within the walls of this empire? And for what? He has promised you everything, but given you nothing. Stand with me, and together we will bring low a god. For the scourge! How can you betray us like this, Zamorak, after all we have been through? You are drunk on power. Does your arrogance know no bounds? It is not you that I seek vengeance upon, brothers. Can you not see what he has done to us? Even now he will not show himself. Even with Sentistant in flames, his throne remains empty. He will not answer our taunts. Call off your men. Face me, Zaros. Your reckoning is upon you. People, the time has come. Stand beside me or die for the empty lord who does not care for you. Zamorak, this is Sparta. It really does feel like that, doesn't it? Like, it's great. In that moment, I was forced to make a choice. Stay loyal to the empty lord or pledge my allegiance to the usurper. Alright, speak to Azanandra or I'm obviously going Azanandra. So it is as suspected. Zamorak, the Legatus Maximus, such betrayal. Make your choice now, Karashi. Do you stand with Zaros or these treacherous backstabbers? Side with Zaros. The empty lord will reward your loyalty, for that I am sure. For now, we must ready ourselves for battle. What did you choose, Pern?
For which one's that one? Sorry, I was answering someone else there.
For Karashi.
Sorry, DX just spoke over the top of you then.
1 second, I'm watching this cutscene.
Okay.
I just want to know who you picked for Karashi.
I can't remember now.
These models are actually fairly high resolution. Well, it's either you pick Zamorak or you pick Zaros.
No, I picked Zaros.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Those models in that cutscene were actually pretty high poly for RuneScape.
I know. All the cutscenes were fantastic.
That did not help us at all. There was no mention of what exactly Zaros has promised us. Well, the fighting was fierce in the throne room. I could not see what happened next between Zamorak and Zaros, but few claim to have witnessed the struggle. When I became aware of Zaros' demise, Zamorak was standing before him with the staff of RRman plunged through his chest. Exactly. No one knows the truth. No one had any more of the exchange. Zamorak overpowered your empty lord. That is all there is to it. He has told me himself. No one else was present when the blow was struck. There must be the missing piece of the memory that has the information that we need. Come on, Azzy. They were in the same room as us the entire time. You cannot stand and be here in denial after all these years. He is correct. Oh, and now Mr. Fancy Evening Robe comes in. I don't know what it is about Zamorak's outfit. He looks like he's wearing like an open-chested like bathrobe to me. My lord,
kind of thing you'd wear, eh, Mage?
If I was a god, absolutely. I'd let it go down a little bit lower than that. My lord, you grace us with your presence. WTF, we don't see the I know, that is kind of BS. I hope we see something later. Zamorak, please, Zaros is watching. He has left Gielinor and abandoned you already, but I do not wish death upon you. I seek your allegiance. It is vital that you see the final piece of this memory. Pity the World Guardian has decided to show his face. In Sliske's vault, this one showed himself to be nothing more than one of his fanatics. It's true. You will regret crossing me, but for now, there are more pressing issues to attend to. You do not need to hear whatever lies you are about to spout, Zamorak. Silence, Azarandra, or I will be forced to make an example of you. Ooh.
Actually, that was good. You got different
dialogue,
different text than I there because I actually didn't choose a side at the time of that last quest.
Fair enough. I've been Zaros since the beginning, pretty much. Anti-Sliske, all the way Zaros. If I will help Sliske if it goes against Zamorak, pretty much. Pretty much anything to make Zamorak's life miserable.
I mean, I would always go Zaros, but because it was Sliske and Zamorak, I sort of went neutral on them.
Yeah.
So Zamorak asked me, will I make my mind up and choose with him this time? And I'm like, yeah, screw you.
Zamorak goes on and says, "Good. I know what Zeros has asked of you, and I implore you not to obey him. He only has his own selfish interests at heart. No good can come of this pilgrimage to Runescape, but I am well aware some of you will care little for what I say, so I must show you. I only ask that you use this information I bestow upon you to make the right decision. Master, our power escapes with time like sand through our fingers. Our hand is forced. Have the Magerat not always believed in survival of the strongest? Together you are the strongest. You will find a way to survive without Zeros. I will make sure of it. Karashi, we are about to enter my memory. I trust you will be able to judge its authenticity." Well, I think I will be able to tell if it has been tampered with, but that is all. I believe the skeptics here will trust you as the only expert and neutral party. What I'm about to show you all happened precisely after the memory you have just seen. I believe it will provide you with the information you require to resolve your dispute. Only Zeros and I have ever known what transpired in those final moments. Until now. Let's do it. This almost makes practically breaking my laptop over Ritual of the Magerat worth it. Wow, Zeros got big. What? Where am I? You seem confused, Zamorak. Did you expect to dispatch a god so easily? Zeros, what is this place? I do not know where this power you are wielding has come from, but it means nothing here. You are in my world now. What do you mean? Where have you taken me? We are in your mind, Zamorak. You cannot touch me in this place, because we are not physically here. I expected more of you than cheap tricks, Zeros. And I expected more of you than deceit and mutiny. You were my most trusted general. And we entrusted you with the survival and prosperity of our race. But what have you brought us except weakness and decay? You promised us you would free us from the need to sacrifice, free us from extinction. Semantics. I simply told you what you needed to hear. You are nothing but glorified mercenaries fighting for whoever is top of the food chain. The Empire, your legacy was built on us. You are nothing without the Magerat. Nothing. I am your god. You are simply a child who has grown insolent enough to bite the hand that feeds. But you cannot bite now. Kneel before me. Ugh. How does it feel to be utterly powerless? My head, please stop. All that remains is just to decide how to best punish you. Perhaps death is too merciful. As Zeros spoke, I became aware of the power of the staff coursing through me. From my previous use, I knew it was able to facilitate the transfer of energy from one thing to another. What I did not know is that it could be used to reveal connections. I began to see the metaphysical links to the vast web he had created. I could see Nex, who was far from Sentistan. I saw Char, who lay poisoned in a cave to the west. And I could even see Ma slumbering on an entirely different planet. I realized that the staff gave me a connection back to the real world, that I held the power of to transcend this prison of the mind. Suddenly, I was filled with belief. Zeros could not see what I could, and could hold me there no longer. Children of Pa. You think you have fooled me, Zeros, but you have only fooled yourself. What is this? You cannot hurt me here. You cannot even touch me. Your arrogance will be your end. Oh god, he's going full particle effect. My goodness. Wow. He done piled.
Get wrecked.
So, he hasn't treated the Magerat with the best intentions over the millennia, per se. However, I'm not a Magerat. Now you've all seen the truth. It is up to you to decide with whom you place your trust. I hope you will not be so naive this time, Magebit. Reconsider your loyalty whilst there is still time. Surely we cannot trust him. He is manipulating us. Well, Karashi, was the memory legitimate? I believe so, yes. It was most definitely a memory and showed no signs of interference. As an android, we cannot trust Zamorak. I do not trust him. I do, however, trust Karashi. Even in the throne room, with all eyes upon him, his judgment was sound. Then we all witnessed the truth. Zaros is clearly the one who cannot be trusted. The ritual must go on. Zaros has changed. He is not the god he used to be. But history has not changed, and neither has our predicament. Zaros could be using it to manipulate us, just as before. You have said it yourself, our predicament has not changed. I see no other option but to go to Fredescae and see what Zaros is talking about. Huh. Perhaps you are right. Our impending doom is not something we can ignore, but if nothing else but if nothing else, we are now wiser. Zaros was full of shit, but in Fate of the Gods, he admits to some of his faults, at least. This is true. That goes even further in The Light Within, I think. I'm still mad to him, says Harley. So, we should just play right into Zaros' hands? Unfortunately, it would seem we have no other choice. Zamorak will watch over us on our journey. Of that I am sure. At least some of you are able to reason. There may yet be hope for us. This is ridiculous. The only reason I would set foot on Fredescae is because I cannot perform a ritual on my own. Zaros requested we meet him at an old ritual site, Zamorgil. We may yet get a sacrifice. Huh. I might still be in need of you, Magebit. Meet me on the other side of the world gate. I will be waiting on Fredescae. And I will be getting potions and food.
And I will be saying goodnight because it's 2 a.m. and I am heading off to bed for work tomorrow. So
right on.
Enjoy the quest. It is fantastic. And
what's the Magebit rage quit percentage likelihood?
Well, it's a safe death, so
that didn't. Okay.
I would probably say only about 20% because you will eventually get through it. It's just a matter of getting through. It's just that little awkward bit. Remember your shard of Zaros.
Okay.
That will help you a lot
right.
down there. That's all I will give you. There's other parts that will come up. I'm not going to spoil it for you. That DX will hopefully remember on how to get through those bits for you.
Oh, God.
That must be the mage rage part of it which you omitted.
Just remember how to get past those stones, okay? DX, so you can tell Mage.
Surf's up.
Have fun, all.
All right, take care. I'm gonna bring a bunch of rocktail soups with me.
Probably a good idea. What I'm gonna do, and another idea, is take a dip in the spas from as a first resort. If you're getting the right one, you have like unlimited run for about 5 minutes.
Do I need unlimited run? Is that something that's gonna be important?
I don't really know for sure, but and it also could boost up your hit points and your prayer points as well. So just remember that.
Right on. Alright, so we have to go to Fredescae, which means World Gate, which means we're going to be teleporting to Eagle's Peak in a second here right after I refill all my points.
Or if you got the 6th circuit, you could just teleport there with that.
For whatever reason, that was grayed out for me. I don't know what I'm missing to do that.
Ah, okay.
So I'm going to not worry about that at the moment and just teleport to Eagle. I thought that was weird as well, and I accidentally just overlaid myself. Alt-E is a bind that I have in XSplit. So I apologize.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll stock up on food and I'm going to go to the World Gate.
Right on. And I'm going to switch to a better ability bar.
And what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to take weapons and armor because if we're going to Fredescae, the chances are we're going to come across the Muspars.
More than likely. They did mention there is combat in this quest. And if there's going to be combat anywhere, it'll probably be Fredescae. I didn't bring any Ceradom and Brews with me, so this is going to be interesting. But let's see what we can do here. Quick dial. What do we got going on? Take me to Fredescae. It's my Fredescae song. Hope you like it. To unlock the world gate, teleport to the 6th circuit, you simply need to talk to the Hydro next to the dead Guthics after the fate of the... Okay, cool. Can I go into the world gate? Yeah, okay, children. I will do that next time I'm depositing Chronicles. I assume this is what Pern was talking about right here. I see lava and stones. What happened to the world gate? Where are we? We are still on Frediscate, do not fear. The Falls of Ma, we called this place, acknowledged as the most dangerous part of the journey to the ritual of an enervation site. I hate that. It's like energy and renovation. I hate it. I must say, it feels incredibly strange to be back here after all this time. It would seem seismic activity shook the world gate from its perch. We are lucky it remained intact. The important part, at least. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's just crashed on the ground over there, isn't it? Can you remember much about your time here? I remember hardship. That was always been very much the way of Frediscate. It does look like much of it has changed in that way since we left. Come on, we still have a long way to go before we reach the ritual site. Okay, who are you? Oh, it's the Morgul. Do not start making any plans yet, Karashi. You are coming with me. Oh, boy. Zamorgil, get your hands off of him. I think not. Call this my insurance. If Zeros dares betray us again, then Karashi will be our sacrifice. And if that does not stop this attack on us, I will sacrifice each one of those Zerosian maggots one by one until Zeros relinquishes to our might. Listen, Zamorgil, this is bigger than all of us. For once, we need to work together if we are to survive. That is just the kind of cowardice I have come to expect from the one being sacrificed. Now come along, there is still plenty to get ready for before the rest assemble. Our ancestors may have had to traverse these lava falls, but learning the art of teleportation has made a mockery of that pilgrimage. Good luck surviving alone on foot, Magebit. I mean, I can teleport too. Zamorgil. Zamorgil, get back here. Alright, so there's a death stone here, which I assume is where I respawn if I die.
It's a memory, apparently.
This marks the death. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, good to know. Alright, well, let's jump on this rock, I guess, and see what happens.
Okay, this I think is a control thing.
Where the road ends, it seems insane, but if I'm going to save Karashi, my only option is to surf the lava rock falls on this rock. Here goes nothing. The path ahead is dangerous and you may die. You should make sure you have any food or equipment, food supplies you need before continuing. I guess I do. I don't know. We'll find out. Navigate the fall safely by moving the left and right arrow keys. Okay, welcome back to fucking 2000. On your keyboard or on your screen.
This is where Pern raged.
Yeah, I know. And I probably will too.
Here we go. Here goes nothing.
I don't know how really. I guess I'm just gonna
ride the rock.
Ride the rock.
Oh, you need both hands free. Damn it.
Yes,
right,
you
so
do.
I need to
I'm like
put some.
Not 100% sure what I'm doing here. Move right. Move left. Do I have to avoid like hitting things or?
I'd imagine you do have to avoid hitting these things.
Okay, my arrow keys don't work. I can tell you that. Alright.
Oh shit. Oh man, the reaction to this thing's slow as shit. Oh,
it's really bad. It's RuneScape
It's like
bad.
the Lion King. It's like the Lion King thing.
Yeah. Yeah, these the response time on this is like RuneScape bad.
Oh shit. Da-da-da. Lava. Lava. Ah! How you good? Oh cool, I'm still alive. Oh god. Oh god. This is so cool. This animation's... Oh god, I went
This is not cool. I hate this.
Oh god. Help!
How much health? How much health do you have right now?
9,200.
How do I even get past this? All right, I guess I have to go into the center, and then off to the side there, and then.
Oh.
Okay. All right, I took a little bit of damage there, but that's okay. I'm badly wounded, but I'll live.
All right, cool.
I assume that's like one of many lava falls that I'm going to be going down.
Yep.
Like, there's no way that that's the only one.
Oh god,
That's
I'm gonna
too
hit
easy. Lava crater.
No.
Oh, there's Moospa here
shit.
now.
Shit, I'm getting smacked. I'm
Oh,
getting
God,
my butt
I
smacked
have my weapon off. Hold on, hang on.
Whee! Surf's up. Oh god. Damage for that.
Whoa. Eat food. What?
You can't eat food while you're doing the right thing.
No, not that. I'm fighting Moospas. And I didn't expect to be. I'm okay, though. Be nice if I could just get away from that lightning rod. Right? Am I missing on here? Someone must have built a safe from landing. Okay, so let's keep this area safe from landing.
Oh.
Trust me to be... Yeah. That's...
Alright, so I need to...
These moospas just keep spawning. Am I supposed to do something, or... Oh, I have to investigate this wall, perhaps? Or not?
I'm not sure. Where's this wall you're talking about? Oh, there it is. I see it. Oh, shit.
Powerful moospa would be able to destroy this? What do I need to do here?
Damn it. My guy just attacked one of those moospas by
Can you tell me what to do with the rocks, DX? This is the point that Pern was talking about, I'm assuming.
Alright, so you need to lure a big one to that wall.
Okay.
You gotta hang about at that wall.
Okay.
And eventually it will
the force moospa? Alright.
Yeah.
There's a bladed moospa.
Whatever moospa it is.
Well, I'll just let it come to me, I suppose. Whichever one comes to me. I'm like,
moospa. It might be the force moospa.
I don't know. The bladed moospa. I'm taking a lot of fucking damage here. Grand forced moospa.
Oh, it's a
maybe?
grand
I don't know. It's magic. I can't get it to come to me.
I've only got force moospa.
Alright.
Damn it.
DX. Pern specifically told you to ask you if you remembered how to do this before you left.
No, Pern was telling me about the riding the lava bit.
No. Alright, if anyone in chat knows what's going on, that would be super helpful. After this, if you download the temple run and make your way past the spooky monkey monster. The what?
Ah,
what are we talking about? I don't know what I'm doing. Well,
I believe it's a throwing moospas. You hang near the investigate wall. Eventually, it'll. Oh no! Here we go. Giant force moospa. There's the one.
yeah, but what do you do?
You just hang. You just stand by the investigate wall, and eventually, it will knock it over. The giant force
almost
moospa
out
will
of
knock
food.
it over. I don't know if I have to keep killing these moospas until a giant one appears. Oh god. You gotta stand next to the wall. Okay, yeah, I thought so, Avanek.
Christ. You had one job. Alright. Hang on, before I go over here, I'm gonna use my... to heal me.
Uh-oh.
Alright, we're gonna go up to this wall and I guess rinse and repeat, although I am pretty fucking low on food now. But I could probably handle this. I think, yeah, as far as getting a random large one to spawn, I think you just have to...
Keep killing the moospas until a giant one spawns? Is that what you're thinking?
I think so.
Yeah. I think I tend to agree with you.
Scavenging perk. Oh, I didn't know I had a scavenging perk on. It must be scavenging 1.
Where's that giant far?
Yeah, they don't, not a PVMer. Don't try to give me PVM advice. Thank you.
Oh god, don't hang around the lightning. Don't hang around the lightning. Oh, here we go.
Come on, just hit me,
up,
Grand Force Moospa. Stop being dumb. Thank you.
Wang. Rest in peace.
Oh, come on. So I killed the frickin' thing before it could... Maybe I should get it to attack me and then move off of it. My goal is to hopefully get to some sort of checkpoint. It sounds like deaths are unsafe, which is, I was told the opposite.
No, Pern said the deaths were safe.
Yeah, and the game just told us back there the deaths were not safe, so...
Okay.
I don't know who to believe.
I don't know who to trust anymore. Oh, here we go, giant moospa. Break that wall down, you son of a bitch.
It's not working for me. A powerful destroy. There we go. Finally.
Yes, it worked.
You just have to
broke
kind
the wall through.
You have to get them aggroed on you, and then that's. Oh, hopefully I haven't been missing these stones. 2 of 4, so I hope not. Are you gonna follow me? Don't follow me, bro. Ah, another lava section. Fantastic.
Oh, right.
I love that. No, do just leave me alone, please. You need both hands free, of course. Fuck off, Moospa. Well, let me fucking start the next section. Alright. Oh, good. They just attack you like the whole way now? There's like, I see them on the sides. Move! Go! Oh, I hate this. I fucking hate this game. I really do. Like, why do I continue to fucking play RuneScape? This is so bad. Like, this... For God's sakes, I expect controls like this from a game 20 years ago. This is a horrible. Yeah, this is so horrible. No, it's a safe death. Fuck off, you fucking pile of shit! I'm so sick of these fucking moospas. Oh, I'm not a fan of this. And they put you at a diagonal angle, and I can't tell. Like, there's so many things wrong with this design. Jagex, stop trying to make a video game that you don't have an engine to make. This is not meant for the RuneTech engine. This is horrible. These are controls I expect from like Lego Island in fucking 1998. This is not modern day game controls. You can't have fast twitch game controls with a thing that I have to mouse back and forth on screen. This is 2017 practically. You charge people monthly to play this. This is not okay. Oh my god, this is the shittiest fucking design I've ever seen. Like, this is what I would resort to if I was making a game with my basic ass programming knowledge. Holy shit. I don't give a shit if it's a game from 15 years ago. I mean, that would be fine if it was 15 years ago. It's not. Don't include shit in your game if it can't be good. And oh my god. And if you're going to include subpar controls in your game, just don't. It's day of release content. Listen, if you're not familiar with how I do quest streams, just close right now because this is how it goes. They don't call it Mage Rage for nothing. And day of release content. Like they're gonna change this after the fact. I'm not gonna give them any slack for making bad controls in a quest. Like there's so many other ways you could go about doing stuff like this, and this is what they choose. They've done this in the past, and these type of game controls do not work. Unless I can can I click on screen and not click the arrows? I don't think you can. I'm gonna try that real quick though. Can you? No. You have to click on those little arrows and those little hitboxes. That's pretty bad.
You can do it with the keyboard.
The keyboard doesn't. You hear that?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Not doing anything. Only does anything when I click on screen. There you go. You heard me mashing that and just crashed right into it. This is horrible. Like, I'm fine with puzzles. I'm fine with decently hard bosses. I'm not fine with unresponsive game controls. That's not okay. Like, I'm sorry, that's not okay to me. This type of stuff is not okay. Like the Moospa section, that was annoying, but that's fine. Like, there was a definitive solution there. If I have to fight a boss. So the keyboard controls do kind of work, but you have to, like, start pressing them a good, like, 4 seconds before you actually want to do anything. So, like, I just started
the beach ball thing, and it's kind of much the beach ball.
Yeah, but this is exactly why Mage are using. Yes, I'm using the arrow keys. I can read. I know RuneScape's not advanced enough to handle... and that's another thing. We're in 2017, and I'm using the arrow keys to control something. I haven't played a game that required the arrow keys since DOS. Maybe Windows 95. And I'm dead again. This actually might be a rage quit. I'm going to go for another half an hour, and then I got to go. So, if I don't finish this in like a half an hour, or if I'm stuck on this, really, I really have until noon, but I'm not going past 30 minutes of this.
Oh, shit.
It's like, seriously, how many... I gotta press it so far in advance for it to actually work. And then look, see now I overcompensate for that one, so then I run into that one. This is fucking retarded. I'm sorry. Like, I don't understand how you can call that, like, do this and think that this is good game design. I've made better game mechanics in Visual Basic. Jesus Christ. I think I'm better with the on-screen controls, sadly.
I don't know if you can use a game controller for this. It's a bit nice, I guess.
I mean, if you rebind, it's not going to change anything. It doesn't change the fact that there's a 600 millisecond tick and unresponsive-ass game controls. I mean, look at it. I can't miss any of these. I'm hitting every fucking one. I'm clicking on screen. And I'm hitting like 80% of them. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh, can you actually turn yourself around? Wow. That is weird. And like, yeah, it's this one every time. I can't get past that one every fucking time. I might rage quit this quest. I think it's gonna happen. This is really fucking bad. It's like, it turns... It's the same thing every time. It's the same thing every time. I'm hitting the same exact rocks every time because I'm overcompensating or undercompensating for when I need to turn. Like, why? Why move back? I feel like I have no control over this. I feel like my inputs are like an afterthought. Seriously. Oh, I think it's time to fucking play a game that doesn't have mechanics from 1999 in it. I'm getting real sick of that. Please don't. Please don't explode. Okay. I can only get hit one... I can't get hit at all. So, like, I either make it or I don't make it. I'm right at the end at this time. Game, come on. Oh, what am I doing here? I can't tell. Oh, come on.
Are you going over a lava fall?
I can't deal with talking to people right now. This is too much for me. Of course, this hidden terrain not shown in NXT. I don't have the Java client installed, and every time I've tried to reinstall it for when I'm having problems with NXT, it doesn't work. Like, uninstalling it was the worst thing I could have, like, ever done, because I can't get it back on my system. I hit that rock every time, and then I hit this rock in succession. Every fucking time. I'm streaming. There's no such thing as low ping. That's the problem. I mean, the fact that they run their game on a 600 millisecond tick system is the real problem, let's be honest. But, when I'm streaming, I'm not going to get a ping like under 100. Come on! I start pressing so far away and it still doesn't fucking do anything. Alright, how many buttons did I press right there and literally nothing happened? Start fucking doing it now. Put me back on... Oh my god, this is horrible. Oh, oh, oh! Fuck you! This is the biggest pile of fucking dog shit I have played pretty much since I had like fucking 10 FPS doing Nomad's Requiem, which wasn't a bad quest, but when your game optimization is negative 1000, I mean, you know. It's like there's no option but to throw yourself into rocks half the time. I mean, I've died literally right at the end, like, twice now, and it's very frustrating. Yep, and I should have taken damage there and didn't. Okay, whatever. Should have taken damage there, too. So bad. This is gonna lose, like, 3 points off of whatever I give this quest. Oh, come on, come on! Come on! How am I supposed to do that? The game just fucking does whatever it wants. Alright, I'm going to give myself a fucking aneurysm. I'm giving this 5 more attempts, and then I think I might just quit RuneScape, like, altogether. I'm so sick of the way this game makes me feel on a regular basis every time I have to fucking... Like, what was that? I went right through it. It makes no fucking sense. Of course. This is so bad. This is so fucking bad. This is why I don't do bossing and shit. I shouldn't have to fucking press a button 800 times to get one action! Oh my god, I can't wait for this to be over. Whether I quit or if fucking just actually get lucky. So if I can just stay... Alright, so it forces you out of the middle lane right here. So I gotta go back into the middle lane. Hello? Whatever. Just have enough health, I guess. Like, I literally I've never not hit both of those rocks in conjunction there. The only reason why I made it is because I had enough health that time. I didn't fuck up somewhere else. Not yet, Magebit. You have so... I've lost, like, my will to want to even read dialogue. I wonder why if they try this minigame themselves before... That's how I feel about half the content Jagex releases is, did anyone test this? Did anyone play this at all, ever? Gothix may have had good intentions when he stopped godly magic affecting you, World Guardian, but he made it highly difficult to save you too. Saren, what are you doing here? Manners cost nothing, Magebit. Thanks, Saren. Of course, thank you for saving me. I was in trouble there. You are most welcome and far too important to risk being submerged in lava. I must confess, I did not come here simply to watch over you. There are fateful events in motion. Does that mean you know where the Magebit are being drained from their power? I do, and so does Eros. Really? I wonder why he didn't tell us. What's causing it? Ma, trying to reclaim the energy she has lost, which she now needs so badly. She has managed to drag herself down to the old ritual enervation site. I'm never going to get over that word. And dream her own monstrous ritual stone into existence. You may have noticed it climbing from the skyline to pierce the clouds. That's a ritual stone? It is, and the clouds are not the only thing it pierces. Ma has used it to literally puncture the abyss, allowing it to act as a conduit through which she can claim her energy. That is how she managed to siphon it back across the worlds. It is amazing what she is able to accomplish even in her current state. So what is Zaros doing, bringing all the Magerat here if she wants to reclaim energy from them? The Magerat were not Ma's only creation, Magebit. Wait, she's siphoning energy from Zaros as well? I mean, I guess that makes sense. From Zaros, from me, from Zamorak, it's no coincidence we all have taken such a vested interest. But your gods, Ma isn't stopped. You really all what? Ma isn't stopped. You really all be gone. Is that a sentence? But your gods, if Ma isn't stopped, you'll really all be gone. Thank you, Magebit. I managed to make words. We will. I fear Zaros's plan to stop her is vastly different from my own, though. What do you think he's up to? I believe he is planning a ritual of his own using the marker Ma has created. Normally, the markers act as connections to Ma, drawing upon her energy. On Gielinor, the marker was not able to connect with her, which is why the ritual was needed. Needed the power of sacrifice. I can't read. If Zaros can reverse the effects of Ma's immense marker and siphon energy from her, it will leave her weakened enough to kill her? Yeah, I think so. Our own mother. That is why he needs all the Magerat here. The more of them performing the ritual, the more energy they can siphon. Zaros has never had much love for our mother, but she gave him life. If he is consumed by his hunger to become an Elder God, that would betray his creator. I truly hope I am wrong, World Guardian. Ask what Zaros would gain. Alright. What would he gain from killing Ma? I'm not quite sure. Perhaps he believes he can siphon enough of her power for him to ascend. Or perhaps there is something else he can gain from her that I'm not aware of. Either way, I will be standing beside my mother, even if it means standing against Zaros. The gift of the World Guardian makes you resistant to many of the forces in play here. You may be able to help at the most critical moment. That is why I saved you. I hope I will not regret it. You should continue your journey to the ritual enervation site, Magebit. The Magerat are already gathered. That was intense. Holy crap. This is number 3. Sorry, I had to mute Discord. I needed... this is the death place of Hizindra, whose final memory echoes from the gemstone left by the marker. Night had fallen long ago, and our group was exhausted of the travels of the pilgrims, so I suggested we seek refuge on the safe ground at the foot of the Falls of Ma. We set up lightning rods like before to draw the strikes away from our camp and tried to get some rest. The ominous shrieks of the moose spot kept me awake until I could hold my eyes open no longer. I woke to the earth rumbling beneath me and thick smoke filling my lungs. Around me the air was filled with cries, some of which were my name. What we had thought to be a safe ground had been enveloped by waves of raging magma, cascading down as the earthquakes intensified. I was separated from my kin, left isolated on a spit of land that was shrinking before my eyes. The heat was becoming unbearable, but there was no way off. I closed my eyes and prayed to Ma that I might be saved, but when I opened them, I was greeted by a wall of flame surging towards me at great speed. I shut my eyes again and accepted my fate. Wow. That was dark. Okay.
Gets even darker.
Going into the cave. Does it get darker because I'm going into a cave?
No, it gets darker when you go for the dialogue. For the ritual.
Headset. God damn it. Love it. Do I have any audio? Okay.
This is deep.
Here we go. Hope Zaros doesn't turn out to be a dick. Don't know who I'd probably go Saren if I end up hating Zaros after this, Darman. But yeah, I know. I really don't want him to be a dick. I really don't. Or like everyone's a little bit of a dick, but I want him to be enough of not a dick that I can like. He needs to have some redeeming qualities, is what I'm saying. Weaklings, all of them. I alone deserve to reach the innervation site. The only reason I helped them survive the falls was because I needed them to conduct that ridiculous ritual and secure my legacy. The whole reason I made the tedious journey was to have a son who would take my name and grow to be a great warrior like his father, but things did not go exactly to plan. I selected my mate because of her fearsome capabilities in battle, an ideal candidate to create strong offspring. Unfortunately, as we navigated the Falls of Mah, she was ambushed by a moospa, the likes of which we had never witnessed. The gargantuan moospa caught her with an explosive projectile, knocking her from the rocky legs she clung to. I was able to catch her before she fell into the lava, but she was gravely wounded. Undisturbed by this, I dragged her to the marker and went ahead with the ritual of innervation. Ever more powerful earthquakes shifted the land, and terrifying roars reverberated around us as we channeled our energy. With immense disappointment, I realized my mate was too feeble to provide the power required by the ritual, but we had come too far to stop prematurely. Lightning struck the volcanic slopes around us, and pillars of magma rose from the lava. In the moment, I poured all my force, everything I had, into the ritual. The last thing I saw was an incredible flash of light, and I slipped from this world with those strange roars echoing around my head. I was sure that it was the Mother Ma from legend, reassuring me that I had sired a child destined for greatness. Okay. You're dead. Alright, we got all the Magerat here. They're all chilling at this tower. The Enervation Station, if you will. Let's talk to Anna Zenandra, shall we? I only have to get into my place here. Curious, the pull of energy here seems even stronger than before. Looks like I am not the only one to revert. Even you have assumed your skeletal form, Bilric. Assumed, yes. Reverted, no. I have decreased my energy signature to be as low as possible, thus extending the little time I have left. Oh, well, yes, of course. Following my example, obviously. Yeah. Look, we stand in the shadow of Ma. She exists. The legend was true. Well, yeah, I've seen her. She's kind of mean. Yet, unfortunately, the moment is ruined. Let Karashi go, Zamorgil. Magebit, help me. Quiet, rat. I have no trust in Zeros. Where he does not deliver, I will sacrifice Karashi right here and be done with these futile games. Release him. Release him, Zamorgil, or you'll have me to answer to. Oh yeah, like I'm gonna do anything. You are awfully pompous for a glorified babysitter. I seem to remember you running with your tail between your legs last time you faced me. Oh god, the decisions. Karashi did nothing wrong, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, dude barely even knows who he is. This contemptuous attitude will achieve nothing. Zeros is going to deliver. Is that not why we are here? Come on, Zamorgil. Will we see what Zeros has to say for himself? Karashi will not be going anywhere. Still, it does not hurt to keep him in tow. Release him. You will not be needing sacrifices anymore. The empty lord finally graces us with his presence. Just consider old Karashi here collateral. Do not forget who you are speaking to. Release him. Fine. I will come back to you later, Karashi. Release him or I'll make you ride the lava board. I never want to see that lava board again. I understand you are all skeptical, but it is time. It's like you've heard of waterboarding. Try lava boarding. That's the real torture. I understand you are all skeptical, but it is time I put your worries to rest. This ritual marker has been dreamed into existence by the very elder god that created us, and each and every one of us. You are the exception, Magebit, and your assistance will be imperative. I believe Ma created this ritual marker because she intends for us to use it. Liar! I think she does want them to use it, but I don't think this is their plan. I don't think this is her plan. We must conduct one final ritual. You brought us here for another ritual? You said there would be no more sacrifices, and I spoke the truth. Then you mean the ritual of enervation? Not quite. I will aid you in a ritual of rejuvenation, but we will draw energy directly from Ma. But she is so weak already. Will she survive? Why should we care if she survives? She is the reason we escaped this forsaken planet in the first place. She is still our creator. I have information you will benefit from hearing. Ma is the drain of your power you have all been feeling. It will not stop while she exists. She cares for you. It is my assessment that she created the marker to draw you here and give you the last of her energy. Interesting. Very interesting. That is not her plan. He's lying. Well, that changes some things somewhat. So your plan is to transfer Ma's power directly to us? Yes, Simorgio. You would have more power than you have ever experienced, and with Ma gone, there would be no longer a need for your rituals. Alright, I may not trust you, but I cannot fault the logic of your plan. Of course, your tune completely changes it at the first sniff of power. There will be no more bickering. We must take advantage of Ma's peaceful slumber to begin the ritual. I don't know if I'm going to object to... DX, what did you do here? Did you take your shard? Yes, I did take my shard. I'm wearing my shard.
Yes, I did take my shard.
Are you going to object to Ma being killed, or do you care?
I objected.
Yep, Zeros is lying as fuck. Yes, he really is. So we had Decision 2016 right here. Do I object to Ma being killed when what has Ma ever done for me? It's one less Elder God in existence? Is that not a bad... Isn't that a good thing? Aren't we, like, afraid the Elder Gods are going to awaken and destroy us? I mean, yeah, Ma is kind of a crippled Elder God. She's unlikely to have the potency of some of the other Elder Gods, but she's still of their ilk. Someone else could restore her, and she could become a danger to us. I mean, I understand the respect that Saren has for Ma, but on the same side, I feel like she's a threat. She's a threat to national security, so we're going to have to go ahead and detain her. We're watching a lot of Canadian border security on Netflix. I apologize. I'm going to... I don't know if I want to... What benefit could leaving Ma alive possibly gain? Yeah, but if Ma dies, maybe Zeros becomes a new Elder God. We don't know if there's actually enough energy left in Ma for Zeros to even ascend. We're not sure if Zeros will ascend or not. He may not. If I had to take a wild guess and say, well, storylines, I would say that there probably won't be enough, because what if, someone's on the flip side helping Zeros through all of this? Or Zamorak, I'm sorry? Then you would assume that, the story has to end the same way for everyone, right? I don't think Zeros if the writers of this storyline wanted Zeros to become an Elder God, he's going to be an Elder God either way, right? My wife says object. But if you object, but if you object and Zeros drains her anyway, you lose face with Zeros and he'll be overpowered. Exactly. See, Darman knows what's up. That guy's smart. That's I've already gone so far. I mean, just objecting may not make us out of his graces. It's just say, hey, are you really sure you want to kill your own mother? Like, that seems like a bad idea, dude. But she's evil. She's like super kind of evil. In my mind, I mean, I know she's not, she doesn't have actual evil intentions. She's kind of just, I don't know. This is so undeciding. All right, do I flip a coin? Do I pull a Harvey Dent? Is that what has to be done? DX, you objected, right?
I did object.
What was that like for you?
It had Zaros attacking Zamorak.
It had Zeros attacking Zamorak. Interesting. Why is this not okay? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not. Let's see. But it'll make Saren like us. That's where all the decisions. Yeah, I know. That's my problem. Is I want Saren to be on my side, but I respect Zeros a little bit more because I haven't seen enough of Saren. But Saren is clearly good. I'm gonna object to Ma being killed. Ma's completely helpless. She created all of you. How could you betray her? Excuse me. She has spent most of her life consumed by nightmares. Even her brief moments of lucidity are plagued by madness. It pains me to see her sad existence truly. We would be doing her a kindness. F. Saren, hail Zeros. What other choice do we have, Magebit? It is her or all of us. Sacrifice a life to save many. One last time. See, I don't think you actually have a say in it, but maybe putting in points there gets us some brownie points with Saren. I need all of your full... I'm still going to help him, obviously. I just, do you really want to just think about what you're doing? Focus your energy. Zeros! See, again, I told you it was going to end the same way no matter what. Zamorak, right on time, and just as before. You have manipulated the desperate long enough, empty lord, deceiver. I will not let history repeat itself. Oh, but it is repeating itself. I will make sure it is different this time, though, Zamorak. Do not underestimate me. I defeated you once. I will defeat you again. And yet the fear in your voice betrays your words. There is doubt in your eyes, not fire. You lack the confidence and naivety you wielded the first time you challenged me. But my power has increased exponentially. What I have lost in naivety, I have gained in wisdom. You couldn't even beat Sarah Dahlman. Shut up.
Couldn't
yes,
defeat the Smurf.
The kind of wisdom only loss and hardship can bring. You know nothing of what I have been through. Have I also not suffered? Neither of us have tasted defeat before. We were both so arrogant we believed ourselves invincible. We are changed now, Zamorak. Both of us. You will not manipulate me, Zaros. I am immune to your controlling aura. So you know about my curse. Ha! Curse. It is how you accomplished everything. I figured it out thousands of years ago. We've talked about Zaros' controlling aura before, but we'll get some dialogue here. What do you mean controlling aura? Anyone in close proximity to him will gradually be compelled to follow him. It is a false devotion. Clearly, it affects some more than others. I believe the effects is stronger the weaker the individual is. Am I not correct, Zaros? Yes, I am flawed, doomed never to know whether the loyalty I inspire is genuine. Unless I withdraw myself as I have done, it is no gift. They sound like they're about to kiss. And then they all kissed. It does a little bit. Then Azzy and his sidekicks are just lovesick weaklings. Wrong. Their loyalty has always been unwavering, despite my complete absence from this world. And Guthix saw to it that I have no effect on you, Magebit. Enough chatter. I know what you are doing, pulling the strings with your words and promises. I know how to free them, Zamorak. I know how to free you. Me? You think I need your help? Tell them you know their power is draining too. Yeah, do it. Maya isn't just draining the Magebit of their power, she's draining it from both of you as well. I see. Sarah must have intercepted you on your journey then. That's right. Wait, you are being drained of your power as well? Magebit is right. We are all of the same composition, a family of sorts. I am in the same peril as all of you. Then your plan is even more transparent than before. It is exactly as I predicted. You have lured them all here to drain them of their power. Are you truly so desperate to save yourself that you would sacrifice them all? No, Zamorak, you are wrong. Always so blinded by hatred. Here, let me show you how I can use the ritual mark to channel Ma's energy into Khazard. Stop, my son! Zammy is Godhood tier 4 to 5 and Zaros is 2. Can he just slap Zamorak away, or how does that tier system... Yeah, you're asking the wrong person. From my understanding, yes, Zaros is overly more powerful, but depending on what Elder artifacts people have can really change shit. Never asked for this burden. Oh, good graphics. Everything I did for the Magebit. They really stepped up the game this quest with the graphics. We'll have a full quest breakdown on Friday or Sunday once I talk to somebody who understands lore better than I do. Because this quest has a lot of lore implications. And how pronounce you Majorat and wife. Nice. Alright. Zamorak? My father? I'm sorry, Khazard. I have failed you. Your self-sacrifice instills your devotion in your kin. Somehow, in opposition to everything I tried to build, everything I tried to give, you stand against me, and it inspires others to do the same. I will not make you a martyr. Then what will you do? You have always had such potential, Zamorak, even now. You are the embodiment of everything I preach. Such desire to overcome your limitations. I cannot let you go to waste. I am afraid we are far past the point of trust, though. There must be precautions this time. I will not be your instrument, Zaros. It is a shame you cannot see the value of joining me. The things we could accomplish together. I see only the way we can mutually benefit from this predicament. I suggest we invoke Vinculum Juris, an ancient demonic pact I am sure you're familiar with. I am familiar with the Demon's Pacts and what they entail. You have truly lost your mind if you think I will allow my fate to be entwined with yours. You have no choice. If you wish to leave this place, I need to know you will not interfere with me again. Ugh. Spit it out then. What are the terms you would have to bind us? Sliske has the catalyst. He intends to give it to the victor of the last of his games and end these nonsensical god wars. I know you are planning to obtain it. You will continue to do so. But within this game, you will perform one action at my request. You will know which request I intend for you to act upon, because I will refer to you as my Legatus Maximus when I address you. Ah, you've gone mad, Zaros. Millennia of the Abyss has warped your mind. Wait. In return, I vow to deliver upon my promise. We will conduct one final ritual. When it is complete, every one of you will have increased power, and the drain on your energy will be gone. The pack will bind him to his word, Zamorak. He will have to free us. I cannot give him what he wants, Anakra. There is no telling what he would do with the stone. Zamorak, brother, swallow your pride. We have no other option. Zeal. Ma stirs. The clock is ticking faster. I see no other path to salvation, my lord. You know what happens if we break this vow, Zaros. Vinculum Juris is not forgiving. Yes, I will be done. I will be undone. Then it is no longer a matter of trust. Keep your word, or cease to exist. We are clear on the consequences. Do you accept my wording? With one last ritual, you will end the need for any more, prevent any further energy drain, and in turn, empower us all. If you deliver on this promise, I must perform one action for you in Sliske's game. And I intend for you to act upon, will be denoted by, you will address me as your Legatus Maximus. Then it is settled. Magebit can serve as our witness. He is sure to be present at Sliske's game. Let us begin. Animus Comprehendi Vinculum Juris. Did I just curse myself or something? It is done. We are bound. Then hold up your end of the bargain. Now. Yes, it is about time. Ma will not sleep soundly for much longer. What must we do, Zaros? The marker is acting as a conduit for Ma to siphon energy through. I will reverse this process. This will allow you to all channel power through the marker, as you would in a ritual of rejuvenation. The difference being that this time the ritual will draw on Ma's power directly, infusing it into each of you permanently. If this works, you'll be the savior of our people, my lord. Father, can we really trust this to work? He is bound to his word by the Vinculum Juris. That is the hard one. Khazard, either he keeps his promise or he will be destroyed. Both outcomes are victories. Let us get it on, then. Magebit, Ma's night tremors have reached their peak. We need you to head up and intercept anything she may spawn. I'm on it. I don't quite have the food for this, but I guess we'll see what happens.
This is tricky as shit, man.
Is it?
Yep.
Is it like, do you think you're gonna die? Should I go get food?
You might want food. Yeah, you're right.
I wonder what happens if you teleport out of here. Am I supposed to go up this mountain?
Yeah, you go up the mountain. You'll find Saren at the top.
Cool. Zaros working with Zami, my like for him goes down. Yeah, I mean, they're both, it's a whole, like, enemy of my enemy is my friend type deal, I think, right now, where it's just, like, they're both being wrecked. So they kind of have to work together. It's, it's just like when Batman or Superman and Lex Luthor get together to fight off Darkseid. It's always good stuff. Magebit, thank goodness you have arrived. The ritual has completely destabilized Ma, and I'm not sure how much longer I can soothe her for. If I try to stop the ritual, she may descend into terrors. There's no telling the destruction she could cause. What can I do to help? As her energy is drained, Ma's nightmares are intensifying. We need to calm her, or else risk the complete annihilation of Pyrnassius. How do we do that? Can we defeat the creature she dreams into existence? No, that will only make things worse. We must defeat her nightmares before they manifest. I believe you're familiar with Zaros's ability to enter an individual's mind and create shared spaces of consciousness? I am. I possess similar abilities. If you accept, I will be able to send you into Ma's nightmare. There will be no telling what you find, but I trust you will find a way to calm her. Hang on, you want to send me into the nightmares of a dying elder god? With Guthix's blessing upon you, I can only open the door. You must step through it. Time is of the essence, Magebit. Are you ready to enter Ma's nightmare? Do I have a fucking chance? Do I have a choice? I mean, all right. So I guess we're gonna. We got some Moospas here. I'm gonna drink my overload. I'm gonna drink that. I'm gonna reset my quick prayers here to Magic. Is it already on Magic? It's already on Magic.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna turn off Soul Split. Actually, no, I'm not gonna turn off Soul Split. All right, do I have to investigate? Can I begin this? This must be Ma's core, the center of her mind and the source of all her power. Wow, why are there moostas split around her core like that? You are in Ma's nightmare. These must be her fears. The Moospa represent everything Ma has lost. As the anima of this planet has been drained, so has her energy. Once she has created gods, now these grotesque imitations are all that is left of her power. It would appear that in the depths of her mind, some part of her still knows this. I will provide you with my light to drive back the darkness of these nightmares. Are you ready to release their grip on her? Yep. Oh, I mean, Saren gives you one glowing orb. What do I do with it? Use glowing orb on Moospa, perhaps?
Yeah, you got to use the orbs on the black parts that are coming towards her.
Oh
towards
shit!
The brain in the middle.
I didn't even see that.
Tricky. It's very, very difficult.
I don't. Oh god, I don't know if I. Okay, I think I understand. I got overwhelmed. I don't actually know what I'm doing.
Okay, you'll see the black parts coming towards the center of the brain. What you need to do is get the orb, that orb piece that you get, and put it directly in the path.
I'm gonna let this kill me. I don't understand. I mean, do I stand in the middle? Am I the?
You can stand in the middle.
Am I pulling a Telos here? Do I drop the orb? I don't understand.
You don't drop the orb. You don't drop the orb. You place it all around the orb positions that are on there.
All right, going back to mute because you're not helping. What happened? Ma's nightmares defeated you, pushing you. Yeah, I don't understand what I'm doing at all. So it's gonna take me a few times to figure this out. And DX's muddled words are making it worse. All right, what do I do with this? Do I use it on something? Do I don't. Like, I use it on the shadow and it brings me over to this thing. I don't know what I'm doing. Chat, help. I don't understand. I don't understand. Can I have some basic fucking instructions? Like, why? It doesn't even give you basic instructions. This must be Ma's core, the center of her mind and the source of all her power. Yeah, whatever. I don't tell. Just literally, just tell me what I'm supposed to do. Do I? Okay, I must put the orb into the shard there. I think. I feel like it's coming from this direction. Destroy the shadows. That's so much help. That's so much more helpful than what DX was saying. This is what I needed to know. Like, where was I supposed to be putting the orb? That's all. Okay, I understand now, though. Okay. Much easier now. I was very confused for a moment. Now I totally get it. They do not give you a lot of wiggle room for that. Okay, sorry about that. I understand now. I didn't see those things. And that was very confusing to me. Why am I being hurt? 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 Why am I being hurt?
What? Are you on the first part still? I
don't fucking know. There's a nightmare now.
Yeah, the nightmare. That's where I died, and I got sent to death.
You got sent to death, huh?
Yeah, I did.
This is... I'm not exactly sure what I'm... Like, trying to prevent all of these? Did I don't know. Release the orb in the pillar. Alright, it's at 0% for the first phase now, I think. And defeating the Nightmares Moospas, you have begun to claim Terrace, however, I assume it's just going to give me more... No, it's not going to... Okay.
Yeah, it's going to give you a second challenge.
I figured that would be the case.
That's where I died.
Okay.
I died at the second challenge. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Can you not search here?
Of course not. Well, you want to get from light area to light area, like a Raxor, and then get to the end there? I guess there's a light shard there? I'm not sure what this, like, health bar thing over my head is.
I'm not sure.
It's up by saying it's the stone.
This is where I'm at.
As you take the light shard, the light goes out. Okay, I want to get over here now.
Shit, I did not want to be there.
See, cool. Okay. Okay. So now I'm back here, and I have Magerat chilling out. So I guess I want to investigate the car again. There were times when Ma would occasionally become lucid. However, she was unable to separate dreams from reality. Her screams would echo across the mountains, causing earthquakes. As she heard herself, it appears I must be to blame for this part of her nightmare. I encouraged the Magerat to perform the ritual of enervation, which would drain Ma of some of her power, settling her fury and allowing the Magerat to breed. Ma became more aware of this over time and came to fear these rituals. Her terrors were increasingly violent with each and every one. Ma sounds just like she's been tortured her whole life. From what you have found in the nightmares, it would seem as she was aware enough to know it was the Magerat draining her power. Let us banish this fear. Alright, we got 2 glowing orbs now. And I assume we're looking for some creep on the ground. Alright.
Oh, shit.
Got some there. Magebit, please move. Thank you.
I'm where you are.
Yeah. So there's like 2 now? Oh, now there's 3.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, shit. I got 1. Blocked.
Okay, I see what's going on here.
Gotcha.
This is so brutal.
Oh shit, here we go.
Come on, come on!
Oh shit.
Got it. Poor Ma. Doing this may make you friends with an elder god. What happened?
Shit.
Ma's nightmares defeated. What? No, they didn't. I was totally victorious. What are you fucking talking about? It was at like 0%. I clearly just don't understand this. Like the win condition.
Damn it, I died damn it, I failed it as well.
I don't know why I failed. That's the problem. That's what kind of bothers me.
Really sucks when they come at you in 2s and 3s and you've only got 2 shards to play with.
I know. I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? I mean, I gotta let it through sometimes. I guess you can only let it through like 6 times.
There is an option to check its health.
I know.
On the core, okay.
Yeah. So it has 6k health, but every time one gets through, it takes 1k off?
I don't know. I haven't had the time to check that out. Okay.
That's what I was... So you can only screw up 6 times. And that is easier said than done. Yep, so I've already screwed up. This is, like, more than I really want to do. Like, I'm running out of, like, real-life energy, I'll be honest. Where's the other poison coming from? Okay, got it that time. Good. I mean, this isn't really a puzzle as much as it is. I mean, I guess it's a puzzle, but it sucks. Like, more. I really have to do more. I'm really getting sick of this. Like, I don't know. This isn't, like, fun to me at all, that's for sure. It doesn't respond as if it isn't ready yet. Let's open the stone shard then, I guess. Waves block used the red light shard to open its path. Well, you know, it wouldn't let me touch it, so... Am I missing something here? Can I go this way? Okay, I guess I gotta go this way first. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Watch out for nightmares. Don't see any. Black as there was a light phase before you. Whoa! Why isn't that working anymore?
That one's gonna get through.
Guess I gotta go over here now. I'm wondering if that when that bar gets full, is if that's when the nightmare starts to affect you or something. I don't know. No idea,
I think when one starts coming towards you, I think it's when it starts to affect you.
Oh, no kidding. There's none here though. I mean, and I think when the bar gets full, yep, when the bar gets full, you start to take immense damage. Lovely. So my theory was correct on that one, but I am like down to no food. I can't do much more of this. This is frustrating. No, this is the deepest part of her nightmare. Did she truly fear us? Zeros and myself are Ma's greatest creation. She loved us completely, as I have never seen countless parents love their children since leaving this place. Alas, her love was overwhelming. Zeros felt smothered by Ma and left Runescape, leaving me alone to care for her. Those were her dark days, her moods traveling between deep depression and intense fury. I alone had to handle her. But nothing lasts forever, even for an elder god. I was powerless. Nothing I did or could do would ever be enough, so eventually I too left, hoping there would be something out there that could help. Ma, I'm sorry that I am a part of your pain. I never wanted to abandon you. Magebit, please drive back these fears. Yeah, I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm gonna do these 3 times now. Alright, let's put this down, shall we? So that slowly builds up when you're doing when you don't have the light active, so let's try and where's it coming from? Where's the creep coming from? Where's the creep coming from? There it is. Oh, come on, move! Actually, I think that one's right where it needs to be. Crap. This is ridiculous. This is so fucking ridiculous. Oh my god, I hate this so much. I can't even get that one. Just let it go through. It's like you gotta kind of pick and choose which ones you want to save from. I really don't want to do this anymore. I can't. I just can't. Yeah, I can't. That's too much for me, man. Can we call it here? Can we just say I finished this? How much longer is this?
I have no idea.
I really don't want to play this anymore. I'm like really tired.
You're really tired.
You know what? Fuck Discord. Just fuck it. Closing Discord. I just don't have the energy to deal with that. Yeah, no, I can tell that this is like, but then you still can only take what, 6 hits, right? Yeah, so I still have to like, yeah, it's pick your battles, but you also have to make sure you pick enough of those battles. I can't quite tell where the trade-off is, too, when it's too late. Like, is it too late? I guess it's too late once it makes the effect happen. Oh, come on, come on. So frustrating. I don't know. I think I might call it after a few fails on here. I'm too tired. I don't have the coordination right now to do this. I'm too tired. Unless is that the end? Did I fail? Yeah. All right. 3 more tries, and then I'm done. I don't have the patience for this anymore. I'm too tired. I didn't sleep last night. My back is killing me. I'm furiously angry right now at this, and I don't want to do this much longer. So. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap this up. I don't want to do this much longer. I don't like this quest very much. I mean, I've liked every other quest in the series. I don't particularly care for this. This is probably about a 4 out of 10 for me. The lore was great. The quest is horrible. I'm disliking pretty much all of the quest. Am I just, like, not seeing stuff now? Like, I don't like this. So much I don't like about this. The pathing system just makes everything bad. I'm not going to be able to get that one. There's got to just be, like, a best place to put these or something. I don't know. No, I thought that was covered by another, like, I don't know. I don't have, like I said, I just don't have the energy for this. Like, look at all these. Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done. Sorry, everyone, this is it for me. How many times do I have to fail? I don't want to... Oh, there's an easy mode? Like, what's the point of easy mode? Whatever. I don't know. I just want this to be over with. With the lag that I'm getting, Zenel, I don't think I can do that. My ping is over 100 because I'm streaming. I just want this to be over, that's all. Like, I'm not having fun. This is probably the worst quest they've done this year. If I had to think off the top of my head, I would probably say this is worst quest of the year. I don't like it's not cool to have a response time like Twitch action stuff in a game where Twitch action is literally impossible. Like, that's not okay to me, I'm sorry. Like, to have multiple... So, yeah, okay. So, I get it. If it's past the crystal, it's not worth it. Pretty much. Alright, well, I give up. That's it. I'm not doing any more. I don't like this quest at all. Very badly designed quest, if you ask me. I will probably... I'll finish it up as a comp requirement when I have to. But this is not a quest that you will be hearing me singing praises about. I don't like it. The lore was good. That's about it. The lore on its own, I would say just the cutscenes and the way it was presented. If giving credit for that, overall, this quest gets a 4 out of 10 for me. Nothing in this quest is as well executed. Nothing except for the lore and the cutscenes. The actual quest mechanics, what should be producing difficulty in the quest, is just producing frustration. Not real. It's artificial difficulty. It's artificial difficulty. Laggy, shitty, unresponsive controls are not difficulty. They're just laggy, shitty, unresponsive controls. And puzzles like that, where you have to do Twitch reaction times, but you literally can't do Twitch reaction times because you're on over half a second delay, just makes it, again, shitty, unresponsive controls. So with that being said, fuck this quest. I don't often. Yeah, that's not true. I don't. When I quit a quest, generally I'm a little more angry than I am right now. Believe you me, I am angry right now. Like inside, I'm seething. But it's not because it's too difficult for me. It's because I can't get the game to respond in a way that is conducive to the actions I'm trying to perform. And if you can't play to the strengths of your game engine and instead lean on its weaknesses to withhold, something that you're trying to, I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore, except fuck that quest. They really need to activate the lava mechanic would be great. If they could just program controls that weren't garbage, that section would have been fine. And same for that other section right there. I mean, it's the same thing in the reason why I quit Dishonor Among Thieves for over a year, was because that whole multitasking thing doesn't work in the RuneTech engine, and it never has. Stop doing it! Like, I don't understand why they keep putting game mechanics in that require you to be instantaneously reactive to things. Now, yeah, is that part possible? Yes. Is it, but do I want to sit here and just be frustrated for another 20 minutes as I do it until I get lucky? No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't know. I don't know what's happened to Jagex in this past year, but it's things have been really going downhill as far as quest quality. Like, there were some great quests this year. This was not one of them. And it seems as though there have really been not a lot of quests lately. And the ones we have been getting, I'm a little disappointed in. Yeah, well, Sarah, I don't have someone to do it for me, so you don't really get to feel my pain, because I can't just go and turn and say, hey, do this for me, and have it done. I gotta live with it. I gotta deal with that problem on my own. Try this quest later off stream so you don't have a massive pain. Yeah, I'm going to. I will not be streaming the rest of this quest. It's just, and this video as well, it will not be on YouTube. It will not be visible to non-Patreon subscribers, so congratulations if you caught this one live, but non-successful streams do not make public viewing. So, congratulations, you got to watch me fail this piece of shit. Anyway, I got nothing else to say. I have a shitty fucking day to deal with, so I'm gonna go live my miserable life, and we'll be back on Wednesday for another edition of RuneScape Weekly if I feel like it. So, until then, happy scaping.